Hi petals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome to your timeless soul alignment session. My name is Aura, and on this channel we bring through messages of guidance, messages of support, messages of confirmation, of activation for your soul path and your life journey. And it's wonderful to be connecting with you here in this space. Whenever it is that you are tuning into this timeless reading, it's always a pleasure, a blessing, and an honor to connect. So the download that I have received is that a time loop is dissolving. The path forward is fated, and I heard written in the stars. So whatever is occurring right now and as you move forward is fated. It was meant to be. And this time loop that you are dissolving was always meant to fall away. So there could be something that you have been stuck in, something that has kept you trapped. Maybe there's things from the past that has been coming up to the surface, been revealed for you to work through, to release, to let go, to witness, to close out. You are in the process of a powerful restructure. And this is a regeneration of a lifetime. So there is a powerful reconstruction that is occurring right now. You may have been guided to go back to the past, as we said, or something to come through from the past, because I'm feeling a very past life energy showing up here. Whether this is the past in this life, or whether this is past lives literally coming up to the surface here, for you to recalibrate, for you to restructure, for you to take from those situations and experiences the energy and the integrations that can be beneficial for you moving forward, and to lovingly release and let go and release anything else, okay? To let it go, to allow it to fall away so that you can rebuild something here. This is a process of regeneration, as we said, so this is a deep level of embodiment that is coming up to the surface in a different way. This is a new essence of self. This is a new light that is beginning to glow from within you here. And I heard that you are embarking on an accelerated timeline. So things are about to move, and they will move fast. So things are speeding up. You may start to notice that time is just running away from you. You might, for example, be getting on with some chores and jobs within the home, doing the laundry, doing the washing up, and you look at the clock and somehow 45 minutes has passed and it only feels like 5 minutes, right? This could be something that you are experiencing. This could be something that is accelerating here. Time feeling a bit like an illusion, feeling like it's just running away, or feeling like you can't quite grasp something. There's something about time here that is very significant. And the frequencies and synchronicities that I was pulling through was a massive energy of synergy coming through here. So things are synergizing. There's a coherence that is coming into the field. This is a higher level of wisdom activation that is unfolding, and a deeper layer of power embodiment. And this layer of power embodiment is this energy that was coming through from the previous soul alignment session. So maybe you've just been watching that reading, or maybe there could be an extra message there for you, an extra download, an extra activation if you wanted to check that out after this session. I will leave that in the description box for you if that resonates. But this restructure, this regeneration is building a new pathway for you. And for this to occur, there will be changes that are taking place. There will be changes that are being sprinkled into your timelines now moving forward. You may start to notice that you are outgrowing situations or relationships, right? You may start to notice that you are shifting, and it's because of this dissolving of this time loop, something that you've been trapped in, something that has been on repeat. I was seeing a lot of hot air balloons coming through, so maybe you're seeing hot air balloons. They always bring with it the message of change for me. So again, the energies of change are on the horizon. I was seeing a lot of clocks as well, so clock faces are very significant. Time is very significant right now. And I heard the ticking time bomb. And this is connected to that fated energy. Whatever is this ticking time bomb was always supposed to happen. And this isn't to install any response or reaction of fear. My readings are never to bring fear. If you're feeling fear from that message, there may be something there for you to reflect on. But either way, this ticking time bomb was always meant to occur. This could be a ticking time bomb of something regenerating, of something recalibrating, of you calling back your power. This was fated. It was written in the stars. It was always meant to be. And the time is coming. I'm hearing the time is now, the time is coming. It's soon to be prophesized, okay? Wow. So there could be something about a prophecy, or maybe you're seeing something ahead of time. There could also be something that you are repeating as well, or something that you are having to repeat to close out a cycle. Because this is actually my second time starting to record this session. I actually realized that I'd been speaking for 10 minutes and I hadn't even hit record, okay? So I feel like there's a message in that, because I never ever do that. That's something that I never forget to do. And so maybe you've forgotten something and it's coming back around again. I'm hearing the closing of the gate. So I feel like there's a cycle now that is closing. It was meant to close, it's fated to close. And before it closes, you have a last opportunity or a last attempt to find some sort of closure, or to clear something through, or to release something, okay? So this is a really potent energy. The animals that were stepping forward was the jaguar, was the fox, and the moth also wanted to come through here. And the moth was bringing through an energy of transformation. And that transformation is linked to the restructuring and the regeneration. So whatever is occurring here, this is a deep transformation, a deep regeneration. A regeneration that you have not yet felt in this lifetime. And this has been building up to this point in time. And this, as we said, is fated. So get ready for things to speed up, okay? There might be something that you are being pushed to take action towards. That could be an opportunity, for example, that is showing up. And it's like you need to make the decision today. Do you want to go ahead with this? Do you want to jump on this opportunity? Do you want to step through this gateway? And it's like you have to think on your feet. And I feel like that's where the fox energy is coming through for you as well. This could be being so grounded that you're able to make a decision from a place of balance. So grounding is also very significant right now, especially when things are speeding up, because this has a tendency to like sweep us off our feet. And if we are already ungrounded to start with, we can, especially with the hot air balloons, we can really feel like we're not quite rooted enough to feel secure and confident in our decisions and the choices that we are making. So make sure that you are grounded, because these changes are coming for us, okay? No matter what, they are coming, they are on their way, okay? So this is something to actually be excited for. If we see it from that higher perspective, this is fated, our soul signed up for this, and this is something exciting that we can move towards with this energy of optimism, okay? I'm getting like the Fool card coming through from the tarot. This energy of optimism, of taking a leap of faith, of just going for something here. This is like this ready or not energy. It's going to happen anyway, so let's just embrace it. So let's see what other messages and energies, confirmations and activations are wanting to come through in the cards today. Let's see if the cards are wanting to elaborate on these messages, or if any other guidance, support and activations are wanting to find us today. I just literally cut the deck to a leg up and round and round. Yes, this is the time loop that is dissolving. This is support from your spirit team, your higher self, the angels, the universe, source, helping you to move beyond this now, because this is fated for you to break free from this. This is fated for you to move on. So there is a moving on energy coming through. So remember, my loves, that my messages, sessions, readings are for confirmations for what you already know intuitively within. Please only take what resonates for you and your personal situation, and lovingly leave the rest. Never force anything to fit. Okie dokie. Let's dive into this session. Let's see what messages, guidance, support, confirmations, and activations are wanting to find you today. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have round and around again coming through here. So this is really significant. The number 25 could be significant. The number 7 could be significant. The number 7 in the tarot is the Chariot card. And that talks about positive movement, confidence, ambition, moving forward. Okay. So I feel like this cycle is really closing out a cycle of disempowerment. Okay, I really feel like you're closing out a cycle of disbelief, of not believing in yourself enough, not believing that you're worthy, not believing that you can break free from something. And actually, you're receiving help now to break free from this mindset, to break free from any time loops that you've been stuck in, because the time now is for you to evolve. There's something here about stepping up and taking charge of your life, taking charge of a situation. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. What other messages, guidance, support, and activations are wanting to find us? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have here and now. Yes. The now is the most powerful time that we can be in, that we can be conscious in. So there is this level of consciousness coming up to the surface here, okay? We've got the past, we've got the future, and we've got the now. Be here now. So this is like what we were saying, right? There could be some things from the past that are coming up to the surface here that are wanting to be seen or wanting to be expressed in some way. We have the number 32 here, or the number 5. So the number 5 can signify this energy and message of change, and that's what we were talking about before. So maybe you're seeing 5s around. You could be seeing 555 a lot right now, but you are really being guided to be present right now in the moment through this time of restructure, through this time of regeneration. Try not to be too focused on the past or on where you are heading or where you're wanting to go, because your attention and your focus is needed in the present moment, to be here and now for some reason. I feel like journaling and writing things down about the present and how you're currently feeling as well, what is going on for you right now internally and externally, will help you to really focus that energy right here and right now in this present moment. And this is where the gateway lies. There's a gateway, there's a doorway that is about to open for you. And again, this is fated, this is divine timing. And if you're too focused on the past, or if you're too focused on the future, you may miss this doorway. As we said, this is an accelerated timeline that you are stepping onto, and things are about to move fast. So if we're not in the present moment, we may miss this opportunity, because it's almost like as quickly as it arrives, it will quickly disappear as well, okay? It will quickly move on, okay? So let's see what other messages are wanting to come through in the cards. We have chop wood coming through here with the number 42 or the number 6. And we have to the sea with the number 7 coming through again. Yes, wow. I love these confirmations coming through here. So with this chop wood energy, you've really been working through something that could have been quite mundane. There's things that you have been guided to close out, okay, to bring that level of closure. And I love that we've got another doorway showing up here as well, right? You've been clearing a lot of debris. You've been clearing through the clutter. Maybe you've literally been guided to clear out your physical space, your home, your wardrobe, your room in some way. I'm hearing a garage and a shed as well. There's some things here that you are needing to release, that you're needing to let go. And whilst this might seem mundane, whilst this might seem like boring, like I just don't feel like I've got time for this, it's really important that you focus your energy on this right now, that you are in this present moment, that you are asking yourself, what do I need to release? What do I need to bring closure to? What do I need to close the door on, to let go of, and to clear in my field? Whether this is something within me or something externally to me, it could be on every different level. Because you have this vision, you are moving towards the sea here, you're moving forward, as we said, with that chariot energy. It's time for you to shift. It's time for you to move on. But before that could occur, you had to address something that could have felt quite mundane. Maybe you had to momentarily reflect on something from the past once and for all to clear what has been, to clear what has been before you. This could be root work, this could be ancestor work, this could be something that you'd rather not bother to do. You just don't feel like inspired for this. But by focusing on this in the present moment and being very conscious of whatever it is that you are clearing, this is actually freeing you to be able to move on from something here, for you to be able to move forward, because you do have a vision, you do have a goal, but right now, in the present is the key to some sort of activation here, for some sort of clearing for you to be able to move forward. As we said, a time loop is dissolving. Maybe you felt stuck in something here, like something was just tethering you to the present or to the past, where you felt like you just couldn't move forward in some way. But once you clear this, you will be able to move forward, okay? Even if it's boring, even if it's a bit dull, a bit humdrum, let's just focus on it for right now and be conscious. And once this is cleared, that's it, it's done, and we can literally not have to come back to it again, okay? So let's see what other messages are wanting to come through in the cards. We have clean it up. Yes, we've got the number 21 or the number 3. That's what we were just talking about, right? And we have a change in the wind. Oh my gosh. The number 12 here or the number 3 coming through again. Oh, wow. So these are actually mirroring numbers here, 21 and 12. Okay, so there's a mirroring energy here. I feel like there could be something that is being mirrored to you, or as you move forward, there's an essence of mirroring here. And I feel like this mirroring is actually reflecting to you any final remnants here of what needs to be cleared, what needs to be purged. We've got 2 cards here depicting brooms, okay, dusting the cobwebs away, clearing something. And through this, there's going to be a deeper level of clarity for you to be able to move forward, to initiate the changes that are needed for this next chapter, for this next timeline, this accelerated timeline that you are shifting into. There's something here through this cleanup that you are stirring up. This is like stirring the pot here. This is getting something moving. This is like removing some sort of blockage, okay? So I feel like there's some sort of blockage that you are clearing through here. You're finally able to deconstruct whatever this is so that you can reconstruct yourself or reconstruct your life or reconstruct your timeline by making those necessary changes, by doing that regeneration work, by clearing so that now you can move forward, that you can break free. The number 12 in the tarot is the Hanged Man card, and I'm really being brought through to that energy right now. And this is an energy of metamorphosis with the Hanged Man. This is an energy of letting go. So through these changes, you are metamorphosizing, you are regenerating, you are recalibrating, restructuring. You're letting go of old patterns, things that have been holding you back, old versions of self, things that have been tethering you to the past or distracting you towards the future. You're recognizing that your power is in the present moment. This is where the key lies. This is where the magic lies for you. We've got the number 21, which is the World card in the tarot, which talks about celebration. It talks about the end of a cycle, the pause before a new beginning. So there is a pause here with the chopped wood, the clean it up, something that we're being asked to be in the present moment with, to take a pause, to take a break, to reflect, to clear through. And once that happens, as we said, a new cycle can now begin. A change is coming through. The winds are shifting here. The energy is transforming. Wow. So let's see if we can pull through some supporting energies here. Can we get some supporting energies for these messages? For this regeneration, this accelerated timeline, this time loop that is dissolving. Any supportive energies that want to be installed and activated, please. We have the 8 of Crystals with dedication and progress. Wow. You could be seeing the bison as well showing up for you here. This is something that you have been dedicated with, something that you have been putting a lot of time, dedication. This is going to pay off for you. There's progress that is finding you here. We have the 2 of Acorns with insight and focus. You could be seeing the eagle or the hawk. And we have the Page of Acorns with discovery and enthusiasm. I love this. You could be seeing monkeys around as well. There's a cheeky energy that's coming through here. And the fact that we've got 2 Acorns cards coming through as well is letting me know that this is a fire that is burning within your soul here, within yourself. There's something that is activating. There's a deeper level of excitement that is showing up for you, a higher level of enthusiasm. There's something here that, yes, whilst you are contemplating, you're planning for the future, as we said, the answer does lie in the present moment. Because I'm really being drawn to the binoculars here on this card. Before we set sail, before we move towards the sea here, there's something that we're needing to focus on in this present moment. And this is going to bring through this deeper level of insight and clarity. This is really going to help us to refocus on something, to really refocus our energy. Because I feel like you've been working and dedicated towards something for quite some time here with the 8 of Crystals. And this again could be attached to that time loop. There could be something that you've really been working towards that doesn't seem to have been paying off, or the opportunity hasn't been opening for you. The gateway has been stuck. You've been feeling some sort of resistance, some sort of blockage. And I feel like there's going to be some progress, as we said, through this insight in the present moment. There's something here to discover, okay? By tapping into the energy of enthusiasm as well, that's going to be very significant for you here. There may be some collaborations that are coming up to the surface here, because in my mind's eye, I'm being shown the 3 of Pentacles. So there could be some collaborations, working with others, okay? Working with others who share the same goal as you, who share the same vision, calling them forward, asking the angels, asking Source, your guides, to bring people towards you who share the same vision as you, who can help you. And I feel like you have some sort of vision here to initiate some sort of change, to change something maybe in the world even. I feel like you are here to change the world. Especially with the Queen of Shells at the bottom of the deck here, this energy of peace and compassion. And this energy of peace has been showing up recently in our recent soul alignment sessions, right? We are here to anchor down the frequency of peace, especially right now as all this chaos is ensuing in the world. We are here to anchor in those peace codes, okay? Those compassion codes, because you are someone who feels very deeply. You are incredibly intuitive, and I feel like you can feel that something is coming. I feel like you have known that there is a change that is on its way. Maybe you didn't know exactly what this change was, but you could feel something coming. So let's see what other energies want to be activated here, what other supporting energies want to come through. Yes, we have the Empress tree, catalyst for change, clarity, freedom, and unbinding. Wow, this is super powerful. Yeah, you are embarking on this deeper layer of change. Okay, you are a change initiator. I'm hearing you are a change manifester. So this is like a magician energy coming through. Okay, this is something through changing the way in which the divine feminine is activated. The divine feminine is installed. So you're making changes from your divine feminine here. You're taking the time to close the necessary chapters, to clear through what needs to be cleared. You're not afraid to do the work, the tedious work, the boring work, because you know that that will lead you to immense growth, immense changes for the better. Okay, so that's a really powerful energy coming through here. You have a really loving energy, and I love that the Empress tree has come through, because we just saw the Queen of Shells on the bottom of the deck with the energy of peace and compassion. Your ability to love can change this world. Your frequency will change this world, I'm hearing. And this catalyst for change, the change in the wind, as we said, is unblocking something. It's dislodging something that has been stuck. And through this process, you're receiving this deeper level of clarity, deeper level of freedom. You're being unbound from this time loop. And that's why this is dissolving. That's why this is written in the stars, because it's now time for you to embody this powerful energy of being the way shower through the divine feminine. This is a new way of being, a new way of leading. So you are a leader. Look what we have here on the bottom of the deck. We have the labradorite and blue lotus flower with psychic gifts, a wise sage, awareness, and call to action. Wow. There's a call to action here. This is very much connected with the previous soul alignment session. I will drop that in the description box for you to check out after this session, because I do feel like if this is resonating for you, there's going to be more activations for you in that session. This is a call to action. This is a deeper level of soul, wisdom, activation, as we said, power, embodiment, right? We brought that through right at the beginning of the session in the frequencies and synchronicities, the foundation, the blueprint of this reading today. Wow. And you are being called up to be this catalyst for change. So ask yourself, what changes can I make today in my own world, in this present moment? What can I do to make a difference in my life? It starts with you. It starts with us on an individual level. And maybe there's some changes that you're being guided to implement for the good of all, for the collective. Maybe you're being guided to start something up, okay? As it said in the previous soul alignment session, maybe you're being guided to start a community of some sorts, or a business that will help to uplift the frequency of the world, that will help to bring that healing energy to others. I do feel like you are a healer. And now it's time for your dedication to pay off, for you to see progress, because you've done a high level, a deep level of work in your own personal journey. It's now time for you to be rewarded for this. Wow. So what changes are you being guided to make right now, today, in this present moment, that can help you to unbind yourself from anything that has been keeping you trapped? Is it a thought process? Is it a limiting belief? Is it an experience, a situation that is stifling your freedom, stifling your expression? You are someone who is incredibly creative. And there's an exciting new discovery that you are about to dive into that I feel is going to come along your path. And that's why you'll need to be grounded because of this fiery energy that's coming through here. This grounded energy is reminding you to not lose focus, to not lose sight of the end goal. Do not compromise on your beliefs. Do not compromise on your ethics, I'm hearing. Okay, I feel like you're someone who's very rooted in your ethics. You're very rooted in what's good for the highest good of all. You're very rooted in serving humanity, in serving the greater good. Okay, so let's see what other messages are wanting to come through here. What other energies and guidance want to be installed and brought through in this session? Wow, we have strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. Wow. You are someone who is incredibly strong. You've really been through it. I feel like your journey has had a lot of shifts, a lot of changes. There's been a lot of restrictions along your path as well. I do feel a strong Saturn energy, Saturnian energy here. A lot of density that you have had to clear through with this beautiful black unicorn that is stepping up to assist us here. And this unicorn has a purple eye. That's something that I've not noticed before. That is an indication of your third eye, your psychic gifts. Wow. That we saw on the bottom of the deck here. You are a wise sage. And as we said, there is a wisdom activation and power embodiment here. This is bringing you a deeper level of awareness of your strength, of your power, of your fortitude, of knowing that whatever challenges, blocks and restrictions that come along your path, you will overcome them. And you have the power to move past this, to move beyond, to clear through whatever this is, and to orchestrate those necessary changes. There's something now that you are getting to the other side with that you've been wanting to move beyond, that you've been wanting to clear. And this is absolutely happening for you. There is a gift in the situation though. There's a gift in the mundane. There's a gift in a cycle that has been tedious. And I feel like it's a gift to recognize whatever this is, because this is going to show you something for your next chapter. This is going to give you a gift that you're going to be able to use and utilize to move you forward. Bottom of the deck, we do have anger showing up. Wow. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all your emotions as sacred. Yes. We've got another black unicorn here, or a unicorn in shadow, but with that powerful fire that is coming through from within you. And this is that fire that has been lit within your soul, as we were saying earlier on in this session. This is a fire that has been lit within you here. And this could be activated through something that you are feeling angry about. This could be a catalyst. Yes, a catalyst for change. Whatever this catalyst is that is reflecting back to you or uncovering some energy of anger, maybe frustration. Like myself, as I was starting this session, I was recording for 10 minutes, speaking, and before I realized that the camera wasn't even recording, I hadn't even hit record, and to be honest with you, I felt really frustrated. I was like, oh no, that's really frustrating. I had really good messages coming through. Why has that happened? And I got the message straight away. There was a reason for this, and I feel like it's so that I can use this as an example. There could be something that's happening that could be causing a frustration. It's like, why has this happened? That's so annoying. You know, I've got to go back and I've got to do it all again, and I've got to try and do it in the same way. But it's trusting in the fact that you will be guided. Okay, trusting in the fact that you will be supported in this transition, in this change, in this cycle that you are closing out, whatever this is for you. There's a powerful catalyst that is coming up to the surface here. Look for the gift in this situation and use your anger as a positive force. So I feel like you could be seeing something that causes a reaction within you, maybe angers you to your core, And this is actually going to awaken something within you to bring through a catalyst for change, not only in your life, but maybe in the world as well, in others around you. This will help to inspire others around you with a page of acorns to discover something new, to step into a new pathway, a new timeline, to take those opportunities that maybe they were previously too scared to explore or too scared to give a chance to. I feel like you are inspiring others to take a chance on themselves, to believe in themselves, to activate those changes that are going to be helpful for them to move forward, to move beyond, to tap into their blueprint on a deeper level. Wow, this is really powerful. So let's pull through a final message here. What other message wants to come through? What other guidance and activation wants to be installed in this session today, please, for those who are still tuning in? Wow, we have deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experiencing, and depths. Yes, you're diving into this new portal, this portal of opportunity, deep sea diving to the sea. It's time to take a deep dive. It's time to dive into the unknown. As this time loop is dissolving, you are discovering something new. You are a mystic. Okay, you are a wise sage. You have so much strength and resilience and information within your soul, within your blueprint that I feel like you're about to tap into, you're about to activate. So through these experiences that you have traversed, that you have moved through, there's been so much that you have been learning through this. This really has been a journey of learning, of embodying, of activating for you. And I feel like there's something new that you are about to learn as well. This is the energy of a wise person, is someone who understands that there's still more to learn. There's still more to tap into. There's still more to explore. We're never fully learned up, right? There's always something that we're discovering. And I feel like there's something new that is opening up to discovery for you. There's a deeper depth that you are diving into. You are ready for this. The time is now for you to tap into whatever this is. Bottom of the deck, we have immerse yourself with training, learning, new hobbies and passions. Yes. So this really is you tapping into a chapter now of learning something new. As we were just saying, I love that confirmation. There could be a new hobby that is activating a passion within, that is grabbing your attention, okay? So be open to new things unfolding along your path. Maybe there's a hobby or something you've been wanting to explore. Maybe that you felt like there hasn't been time for this. I feel like this is the energy of make time. Make time for this new hobby. Make time for this new passion. Make time for this new mode of exploration, because there's something powerful that you will activate in this process. There's something that you will learn. Remember, wisdom activation. I feel like this is a remembrance. This is a deeper level of learning here, to the point where you're remembering on a soul level, an aspect of self, a part of your blueprint. So we're just going to dive into the guidebook here for this deep sea diving card and see what other messages, guidance, wisdom and support and activations we can pull through for you. So we have deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experiencing and depths. The mystic wants to have a direct experience with the sacred. The sacred is everywhere and within everything. So every moment is an invitation to deepen the connection within. The mystic learns through merging with life, through experiencing things firsthand, through learning about what's known and then diving into what's unknown for the chance of a direct, intimate experience. Mystics are the sacred explorers of this world, both inner and outer. Open-hearted and minded, they are willing to journey into the uncharted waters in order to truly live. If you receive this card, it's likely that you are being called to learn through direct experience, to dive in and explore things for yourself. Like the Sumerian goddess Inanna, journeying to the underworld to return completely transformed, the way of the mystic is not for the faint-hearted, but it is a way to truly live. Most learn through reading books and following processes. The way of the mystic is much deeper, more experiential, and feminine. It requires faith and courage. It demands that you disregard external maps and be led from within. And while every step of the journey may not be clearly marked, the way ahead always emerges, and the transformation cannot be replicated. Perhaps you are in an uncharted place in your life, or being called to embrace uncertainty. You are being called to the depths, and you will return transformed. Yes, 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 I love this. Wow. As we said, you are in the process of a powerful restructure. This is a regeneration of a lifetime. And we have the moth coming through at the beginning as well, with the energy of transformation. So you have chosen a path on a soul level that hasn't been linear, it hasn't been easy, and it's because you are learning through experience. And that is a very powerful way to learn, because you are here to be a leader of this new world, of this new earth, through the feminine. And I love how that confirmation of the divine feminine that we picked up on with the Empress tree also came through in the guidebook. We literally cannot make up these synchronicities here. This is so powerfully in alignment, and you are aligning too with the way of the mystic, because you are here to dive into the unknown, to face those fears, to dissolve those time loops, to remove those blocks, and to discover a truer way of living. So maybe you're being guided to make certain changes and to implement certain strategies and modalities and ways of living that is more in alignment with yourself, your soul, and who you have become, who you are becoming. This is shedding those old layers, transforming, so that you can bloom, so that you can blossom into this Empress tree. Whether you identify as masculine or feminine, it really doesn't matter. We all have this feminine energy within us, and this is now rising. This is now being called up. This is now activating. So this has been a super powerful session. I've absolutely loved diving into these energies and messages today. Thank you so much for being here with us in this space. You are so appreciated. Let's see what emojis we should drop in the comments today. I feel like let's drop a broom emoji. Let's drop a boat emoji. Let's drop a zebra emoji, a fire emoji, a tree emoji, or a sea emoji, a butterfly emoji in the comment section if this has been your session today, if you've resonated with this reading, or if you would like to claim any of this powerful energy of a time loop is dissolving. The path forward is fated, it's written in the stars. Moving to the sea, closing out cycles and chapters that are now ready to be released, removing any blockages, taking what you need from your challenges to embody a deeper level of strength and empowerment and wisdom activation, bringing through these catalysts for powerful change and bringing with it an energy of clarity, freedom, and unbinding, unraveling yourself from whatever has been constraining you, and opening yourself up to more discovery with a higher level of enthusiasm and excitement. And please let me know in the comments how this session has resonated for you. I always love to catch up with you to see how these sessions speak to you and how they activate you. How are they showing up in your own personal soul path and life journey? Thank you so much for all of your beautiful and positive energy exchanges via your thumbs ups, via your comments, via your subscribes, by booking personal sessions with me, and also for your donations as well. You truly, truly make a difference. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you would like to dive into a personally calibrated session with myself, don't forget to check out my website. That is listed in the description box, where you can see all of the services that I currently offer and book with me directly there. And remember to be mindful of any scammers in the comments who are pretending to be me. I will never reach out to you for a private reading. I will never ask you to text a phone number or anything of the sort. So please be mindful, it is a scam. And with all this being said, my loves, thank you so much for being here. I love you so, so much, and I truly, truly appreciate you. I am wishing you all the best. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.